Hello and welcome to another session in mathematics. In this session we'll continue with statistics, but before that let us take a review of our previous lesson. Welcome back. In this class today we'll focus on range of values and arithmetic mean, which we've discussed partially in our first class. So let us start. Range of values. We have the word range. When we talk of range in statistics, range is the difference between the highest term and the lowest variable. The difference between the highest variable and the lowest variable. Okay, so whenever we are given a problem in statistics to find, especially when it has to do with range, all you need to do is just to find the difference. And when we talk about difference in mathematics, we talk of what? Subtraction. So for instance, if we are given the numbers 2.2, 2.5, 2.2, 1.6, 1.8, 2.8, 1.4, and we are asked to find the range of these scores or mark, all we need to do is to find the highest variable, and then we'll find the lowest. In this set of numbers, the highest number here is 2.8, so we have that our range is equal to 2.8 minus the lowest, and looking at this, the lowest here is 1.4, so we have 2.8 minus 1.4. okay, check the value in your calculator. What do you have? You have 1.4. okay, as simple as that. And we use this law under what? The ungrouped data. That's when we use this difference between the highest variable and lowest variable. When it is a grouped data, we then use a different method altogether. Solving for range in group data. In a group data, we have that the range is equal to the highest upper class interval minus the least lower class interval. Okay, that's the formula for finding the range when it is under what? Grouped data. What do we mean? If we have class intervals to be like 1 to 10, let's say 11 to 20, 21 to 30, 31 to 40, 31 to 40, let's say 41 to 50, and we are asked to find the range of these. The range is the highest what? Upper class interval. The upper class interval are these ones: 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. And the highest upper class interval is what? Is 50. Said minus what? The least lower class interval. The lower class intervals are 1, 11, 21, 31, and 41. And the least of them is what? Is 1. So in this case, we then have our range to be what? 49. Is that clear? That's how it works. As simple as that. Okay, so let's quickly go to arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean. The arithmetic mean is not different from what you know. Okay, arithmetic mean denoted by x bar is always equal to sigma fx all over sigma f. Okay, that's the general formula we use in solving for what? Arithmetic mean. Okay, let's take an example. Okay, we have a question here on the screen. It says the distribution of the waiting time for some students in a school is given as follows. We have waiting time in minutes: 1.5 to 1.9, 2.0 to 2.4, 2.5 to 2.9, and the rest of them. And we have the number of customers to be 3, 10, 18, 10, 7, and 2. Okay, so we are asked to calculate. The question said we should calculate the mean of the distribution. Calculate the mean of the distribution. Okay, let us start. We have a solution. In the table, we prepare what? A frequency table, a simple frequency table. And the first thing we have in the frequency table is a time interval. And then we have our midterm, and our midterm is our x. Find the number of students frequency, and that's our f. And then lastly we find our f times x. Okay, if we can find the values of these, then we are good to go. For the time interval, let's go back to the question. These are our time intervals: 1.5 to 1.9 and the rest of them. So we have 1.5 to 1.9, we have 2.0 to 2.4, we have 2.5 to 2.9, 3.0 to 3.4, 3.5 to 3.9, then we have 4.0 to 4.4, which is the last. Okay, now for our midterm, how do you obtain midterm? Midterm is 1.5 plus 1.9 divided by 2. Okay, and that will give us 1.7. Okay, for this we have 2.0 plus 2.4 all over 2, and that will give us what? 2.2. This is 2.5 plus 2.9 all over 2, which will give us what? 2.7. Do the same in these. What do we have? You have 3.2. What do you have here? You have what? 3.7. What about this? You have 4.2. Okay, now for our frequencies, we have 3, 10. Go back to question, you find it 18, 10, we'll have 7, and then we'll have 2. And then our fx means this f times what? X. So we have 1.7 times 3, and that will give us what? 5.1. we have 2.2 times 10, which will give us 22.0. we have 2.7 times 18, and that will give us what? 48.6. Do also in the other ones, we have what? 32.0, we have 25.9, and then we'll have 8.4. Add them up, and that will give us summation of fx, which is equal to, when you sum them up, we have 142.0. Then when you sum this up, you have your sigma f, and that will give us what? 50. Okay, so we've gotten 50 and we've gotten 142. So our mean time, remember, is equal to sigma fx all over sigma f, and that is equal to 142.0 all over 50. Divide it. What do you have? You have 2.8 what? Minutes. 2.8 minutes. Okay, that's how the arithmetic mean works. Okay, I know it's very, very simple for you now to understand. So to test your ability and to refresh your memory on what we've done so far, kindly provide the answer to the following questions on the screen. Welcome back. Okay, we'll stop here for today. Do well to use the lesson notes on the platform for better information and understanding of what we've done so far, and feel free to drop your questions or comments on the comment section. Till we meet again in our next class, remember to stay safe and bye.